The movie begins with an old story about a time when powerful magic users, called necromancers, were in control of the world. To stop them, humans asked dragons for help. After meeting the dragons, the humans defeated the necromancers. Even after the necromancers were gone, the dragons stayed with a few special people. These people were kind and had good hearts, so the dragons chose to stay with them. These special people were called Dragonkeepers. The scene changes, and we see a man named Dio arriving at a place called Masterland. He starts buying dragon blood from someone there. Masterland gives Dio some of the blood. Dio checks the blood himself and confirms that it really is dragon blood. After that, he takes the blood from Masterland. Dio then tells Masterland that if he can find a dragon for him, he will pay a lot of money. But Masterland just laughs and says that not even a king or emperor could have enough money to buy a dragon from him. After this, Dio takes the blood and leaves at the same time. We see a very young girl who is crying a lot. She is with an old man. The old man quietly tells the girl not to cry and says that she has an important purpose in life. Masterland hears the girl's crying and decides to take her with him. When Masterland reaches the city, he gives the little girl to his maid, Leoma. He wants Leoma to raise the girl so that when she grows up, she can become a servant for Masterland. Leoma takes the girl and names her Ping. Meanwhile, we see Dio, who took the dragon blood and went to see his mother. Dio's mom was very sick, and it was believed that dragon blood could cure anyone. But Dio's mom chooses not to use the blood. She tells Dio that her time has come. She then gives Dio her blessings and a lot of love that on the other hand, we see that Ping has grown up and Leoma is still taking care of her. One day, Masterland visits them and tells Leoma to prepare food for his two dragons. Ping feels upset by the way Masterland talks to them so rudely. She asks Leoma why she puts up with it. Leoma replies that they are his servants. We also see that Ping has a close friend, a little mouse she named Hua. After this, Leoma prepares a lot of food and puts it in a big basket. Leoma picks up the heavy basket of food and takes it outside to Masterland. As she struggles with the weight, she nearly falls and eventually the basket slips from her hands and falls. This makes Masterland very angry and he starts to punish Leoma. Seeing this, Ping steps in and offers to do the work instead. Masterland, being a cold-hearted person, doesn't feel sorry for Leoma. Instead, he laughs and agrees, thinking it's amusing to see Ping try to carry such a big basket. After walking for a long time, they all arrive at a temple where Masterland keeps his dragons. Inside the temple, there was a large pit where the dragons live. Masterland tells Ping to throw all the food into the pit. As Ping is about to do this, she notices that her pet mouse, Hua, is also inside the basket. Poor Ping feels helpless and can't do anything to save Hua. Sadly, Hua falls down into the pit along with the food. After this, Masterland tells everyone to leave and they all start to go. However, Ping doesn't go far because she wants to return to save her pet. Determined, she ties a rope and begins to climb down into the pit. But as she descends, her hand slips and she falls hard to the bottom of the pit. Lulu, a dragon, notices Ping's injured hand. It breathes out some blue smoke, which touches Ping's wound and heals it completely. Ping realizes that the dragons aren't bad after all. During this time, her pet mouse Hua also arrives. A dragon named Danzi then helps them out of the pit. Afterward, Ping returns to her home. That night, as she sleeps, she dreams of the dragon Lulu. In her dream, Lulu gives Ping a small egg and tells her that she must take it to a lake far away. Ping replies that she is just a servant and doesn't think she can do much more. Lulu responds by saying that Ping doesn't know what she is truly capable of. Just then, a big earthquake occurs, which wakes Ping and Leoma. Leoma tells Ping that one of the two dragons is dying. The next day, it's revealed that the dying dragon is Lulu. Masterland then orders his men to bring Lulu's dead body so he can sell it. Ping witnesses the arrival of Lulu's lifeless body. Many people are cutting Lulu's body into pieces so they can be sold for high prices. Ping is deeply saddened by this. Soon, a group of soldiers arrives with a large cage. Leoma then gives Ping some drinks and tells her to take them to the Lord. When Ping goes to the Lord, she finds out that it's actually Dio. Many soldiers capture Masterland, thinking that Ping is bringing drinks to Dio on his orders. Ping listens to the conversation between Dio and the commander. The commander tells Dio that catching the last dragon, Danzi, will not be easy. Dio tells the commander that it's essential to capture the dragon alive because the emperor is very sick and only a living dragon can save him. Ping places the drinks between Dio and the commander. Her pet mouse, Hua, also arrives and Dio starts trying to catch her At this moment, a locket around Ping's neck begins to glow with a blue light. The blue light from the locket protects Hua from being caught. Dio then comes up with a plan to capture Dragon Danzi easily. He takes Ping with him and threatens that if Danzi doesn't come willingly, he will kill Ping. That we learn that Ping is actually a Dragonkeeper. Danzi, being her dragon, will not allow anything to happen to her. The next day, Dragon Danzi is locked in a large cage. Ping is heartbroken and unable to watch this. Suddenly, a powerful energy activates from within the cage, causing a bright blue light to burst out. The light makes all the soldiers start flying into the air. Seeing this, Danzi runs towards Ping. Danzi gives Ping a small dragon egg, and she begins to run away with it. Dio sees that Ping has the egg and orders his soldiers to catch her. The soldiers chase after Ping, and Dio sends a small insect after her as well. The insect bites Ping, causing her to struggle even more. As the poison spreads through her body, Ping begins to collapse. However, the dragon egg saves her once again, using its power to protect her. Danzi, now freed from the cage, comes to rescue Ping. Meanwhile, Dio captures both Ping and the egg. He warns Danzi not to do anything to stop him. Dio warns Danzi that if he moves, he will throw Ping and the dragon egg down. Despite the threat, Danzi slowly moves towards Dio. Dio, seeing this, throws both Ping and the egg off the edge. Danzi quickly flies to save Ping from falling. He manages to catch her in midair. Dio, however, is not easily fooled and is watching closely. Dio plans to let the dragon egg fall, so Danzi quickly saves the egg as well. Danzi then tries to catch the egg while flying towards it. Just then, the commander shoots an arrow at Danzi, forcing him to fly away with Ping. Dio, greedy for the dragon egg, watches closely. The commander then arrives and takes the egg from Dio's hands. The commander says they will use the dragon egg to cure the emperor. Meanwhile, Danzi takes Ping to a safe place. When Ping wakes up, she tells Danzi that she needs to go back because she is very worried. Danzi reassures Ping that she is safe and calms her down. He then takes Ping with him, explaining that without her, he would be very weak. Danzi explains to Ping that the blue power inside her is called the Chi. Then he tells her that most people don't know how to use it, and only a few learn to harness it. Danzi promises to teach Ping how to control and use this power effectively. Meanwhile, Dio is focused on finding a way to steal the dragon egg. He shares his plan with the commander as Ping and Danzi walk. They come across a large bridge that they need to cross. The bridge breaks under Danzi's weight, but Ping manages to save them both. Danzi gets some minor injuries, and Ping uses her blue power to heal them. Meanwhile, Dio and the commander arrive at the Emperor's place with the dragon egg. When the Emperor holds the egg, he is completely cured. This shows just how powerful the dragon egg really is. Dio tries very hard to take the dragon egg from the Emperor. He tells the Emperor that if he gives him the egg, he will perform a ritual to ensure the Emperor will live forever and never be harmed. The Emperor refuses, saying that such a ritual would anger their holy spirit. Dio becomes very angry and decides he needs to come up with a different plan. He then goes to see an old man for help. The old man tells Dio that he knows all the rituals needed to make him a god, but he needs the dragon egg to do it. It turns out that the old man is also a Dragonkeeper. Meanwhile, Ping and Danzi are on their way to the kingdom. They need to cross a lot of water, so Danzi takes Ping to an underground cave to continue their journey. In the underground cave, Ping sees many paintings that tell a story of how dragons and humans once worked together, but humans later deceive the dragons. The old man arrives and reveals that he was once the Dragonkeeper of Dragon Lulu. He tells Ping that he knows a way to help her. The old man explains to Danzi that he cannot come with him because he is too big and would be easily spotted. Ping agrees to go with the old man, and they set out on their journey. The old man promises to teach Ping how to use her power effectively. Ping is very happy and hugs the old man in gratitude. However, the old man feels uneasy because he knows he plans to deceive Ping. Danzi leaves the cave and heads towards the kingdom. At the kingdom, many soldiers and the commander are ready to fight Danzi. Meanwhile, Ping is inside the cave with only a few soldiers around. She manages to take the dragon egg from the Emperor easily. Ping then exits the cave and sees the soldiers fighting Danzi. She pretends to be injured and throws a fake egg into the chaos. The soldiers, believing the egg to be the real one, focus their attention on it. This distraction allows Danzi to escape. The soldiers take the fake egg to the commander. When the commander examines it, he realizes it is not the real egg. The real egg is still with Ping, who is trying to escape with it. At this moment, Dio arrives. Dio demands the dragon egg from Ping, but she refuses to give it to him. Dio then releases a swarm of poisonous insects that bite Ping, causing her to fall unconscious from the poison. Dio takes the dragon egg and leaves. The old man arrives and gives Ping some drops to help her recover. When Ping wakes up, she finds the commander and many soldiers around her, questioning her about the location of the dragon egg. Meanwhile, Dio has taken the egg to a mysterious place where he is trying to absorb its power to ensure he lives forever. The commander and Ping arrive at the same place. Dio releases more poisonous insects to attack Ping. Despite this, Ping uses her power to fight back. Ping uses her power to kill all the poisonous insects. While she manages to remove the insects, the commander gets hurt in the process. Meanwhile, Ping's pet mouse, Hua, finds Danzi and tells him that Ping was trying to enter the room where Dio is absorbing the dragon egg's power. The old man warns Ping that if she goes inside, all her power will be drained by Dio as well. Despite the warning, Ping ignores the advice. As soon as the commander enters the room, all the power from his body is absorbed, making him suddenly age and fall. Ping is now confused and unsure how to help everyone and stop Dio's plans. The old man uses all his remaining power to ensure the dragon egg reaches Ping. Despite his efforts, he dies in the process, but the egg ends up with Ping. This prevents Dio's plan from succeeding. Dio, now looking like a strange little devil, emerges and begins to fight Ping. She faces him alone at first. After a while, Danzi arrives to help, and the three of them fight Dio together. Dio's power grows so immense that it causes the entire cave to collapse on him, killing him in the process. With Dio defeated, Danzi and Ping finally reach the lake that Lulu had mentioned. Ping places the dragon egg in the lake, and a baby dragon hatches from it. Ping is very happy to see this. Danzi, who was badly injured from the fight, tells Ping that she will need to take care of the baby dragon because she is his Dragonkeeper. Ping decides she won't let Danzi die and uses all her power to lift him into the sky, where he can heal quickly. Danzi recovers fully, and the movie ends with Ping taking care of the baby dragon. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. It's a great way to show your support and appreciation. Thank you with all my love.